Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big for One Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 124 of winning a national title with every team in the game. This episode will have 10 teams remaining here after this one, technically, I think, because there's 134 teams left in the game. I guess there's a little bit less, but if you guys missed any of the episodes, up in the right-hand corner will be a plays from every episode from 1 to 124, but new episode means new team, which means we get a wheel spin. And that wheel spin is going to decide the team that we take to the national championship. And that team is finally going to finish out the ACC. We're going to Miami. This one took a while to get to. But Miami is the last team that we're going to use. They are an 86 overall. Not as good as Clemson, but they are the second best team in the ACC. Or I guess third best with Florida State. Yeah, all in all, it's going to be a pretty solid ride. We are an elite recruiter head coach. Been middle of the road here with Miami, though. Got to be better than that, though, to make the college football playoff, obviously. But we have seen them a lot in the simulations. Be there, and hopefully we can do that as well. Like I said, we are an elite recruiter. We have mostly for everything, too. This is a pretty solid head coach. O-line and running backs, and everyone's got the additional interest for every 10 hours spent besides kicker and punter. Even the O-line's got the ideal pitch grades and larger impact and stuff like that. We do have talent developer as well. Mostly just interest boost for skill caps, and then transfers are interested more. So besides O-line, starting offensive linemen will gain XP faster, and lower will be progress faster as well. We do have motivator as well. Mostly just the offense boost, but that's about it. Our offensive coordinator is also an elite recruiter, mostly for the offense with running back and O-line. So that's nice. We also have tactician a little bit, so that will help out with overall. Same thing with defense. Defensive line and linebackers have the boost, but not DBs, and tacticians for the same thing. So that's pretty decent for here for the squad. But let's check out the roster as well. And Martinez is 92 halfback. He might go pro. I don't know. Bain Jr. is a 91. He is a sophomore, so he may go. Quarterback is Cam Ward. He'll be leaving us after this year. Same thing with Strepo. We do have an 88 overall right tackle, which is pretty nice, but his playing style is a deal breaker. Don't like getting those, but we do have Poffenbarger behind him, and Williams and Anderson behind them. Fletcher and Allen are two halfbacks behind Martinez. We also have Chris Johnson Jr. in 98 speed, 98 excel halfback. It'd be pretty nice. Wide receiver looking pretty rough, besides with speed. Actually, really good with speed, actually. Besides Horton, who is 88, who's, I think, our lowest speed wide receiver. Tight end are actually pretty good. Arroyo should be with us for this year and next year. Offensive line's pretty solid besides left guard, but they're younger, so we just need them for the develop-wise. They're a freshman rather than a senior. Left end's pretty solid. I think we're good there. Right end's pretty solid. This team is going to be good. We do need defensive tackles, though. We're losing our top 4 guys. And we need some linebackers. Corners, I think we're decent. Besides Langston, who's a senior. He'll be leaving us after this year. Safeties were good, too, I think. So we do need a kicker, but not a punter in this season. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and I'll see everyone at the end of Season 1 here with Miami. And here we are at the end of Season number 1 here with Miami. We go 12-0. Here on the season, having to play NC State in the ACC championship game. They went 10-2 on the season. But all in all, we beat Florida, FCS, Ball State, USF, Virginia Tech, Cal by only 2 points. We won in overtime. So that was a close game. 21 against Louisville, 10 against Florida State, 46 against Duke, a ton against Georgia Tech, 6 against Wake Forest, and then 14 on Syracuse. So hopefully we can win here and get an automatic bye going into the college football playoff. But if we lose, we're still going in the first round. So we're going to be making it either way. Just hopefully that we have a bye. We got 18,000 XP, and we won. We are 13-0 in season number 1 here with Miami. And, yeah, we're going to have a bye going into the college football playoff. So that's going to be really nice. Cam Ward wins Offensive Player of the Week because, I mean, there's only 2 teams playing it this week. We also win Coach of the Year, going undefeated. And number 1 in the nation. We also got the best coordinator of the year. We'll take that all day. Carson Beck, though, wins the Heisman Trophy. 4,100 yards, 50 touchdowns to 3 interceptions on the season. And we do win the best halfback. He had 187 carries, 1,200 rushing yards, and 18 touchdowns. Good job from him. at least on the regular season-wise. We had the best linebacker at 75 tackles, 4 for a loss, 1 forced fumble. That's pretty nice. Of course, that is just the regular season. Also the best defensive end. We're going to have a lot of awards, apparently. We never get this many. But yeah, checking out the bracket, we can go ahead and look at it now. Liberty was the other automatic qualifier, along with Oregon, Miami, Colorado, and Georgia as the automatic qualifiers. Ohio State, Missouri, Michigan, NC State, Alabama, and Clemson, Oklahoma were the at-large bids. So we play the winner of Liberty and Michigan. It's more than likely going to be Michigan. But we shall see here after the simulation. Again, we are an 86 overall, going 13-0. We'll be playing Michigan in the Peach Bowl. So hopefully we can get this win here and continue moving on. Clemson beat Oklahoma in their matchup, along with Missouri beating Ohio State. That's kind of surprising. And Alabama destroying NC State. So we'll get the winner of Missouri and Oregon, hopefully, if we can win this game against Michigan. But if Michigan beats us, they'll also get the winner of that game as well. Let's get started here against 10-4 Michigan. And they are at 87, so they're only 1 overall better than us. But hopefully we can do well and move on to the semifinals here in Season 1 with Miami. That'd be kind of nice if we can. But let's see what we can do. We're starting on defense first here in this one. Defense gives up a touchdown. The offense gets a touchdown themselves, so it's 7-7 at the end of 1. Second quarter, Michigan gets stopped, and so do we. Both teams have not done anything since the first drives, and now it's 10-7 after we kick a field goal in the half. Second half now, Michigan ties it, so it's 10-all going in the fourth quarter. What you want to see out of these games here in the college football playoff. Unfortunately, we turn over, but then they turn it over as well, and there's the touchdown to take the lead by 7. 2 minutes to go, 4th and 2. We get a stop. All we now need is a first down, and we get one. And Miami is going to be moving on. A 17-10 win. The defense really stepped up today in this game, allowing 2 drives for scores, and one of them was on the first drive of the game. So after that, they really shut the door. So we're 1 win away from a national title appearance already here with Miami. And we're undefeated at 14-0. So hopefully we can get a win against either, again, Oregon or Missouri. And we're playing Oregon in the next round. So they beat Missouri 30-20 in their game. Colorado and Georgia won their matchup. So whoever wins this one between us and Oregon will play the winner of Colorado-Georgia in the national championship game here and in the first season alone. So let's get started here against 12-2 Oregon. They're always going to be a tough team, and they are at 89 overall. So we're going to have to find a way to somehow pull off a little bit of an upset here on overall differences-wise. But hopefully we can do it. They've lost twice already this season, and hopefully we can make it their third on the season. We're going to start on offense first here in this one. And the offense goes down, gets a touchdown, and a turnover on defense, and we take a 21-0 lead after 1. 3 touchdown drives for Miami to start the game. Oregon gets one of their own, and it's 21-10 after the half. Oregon will start with the football and make it 21-3. So it's an 8-point game, and now it's a 2-point game. So we had an excellent start to this game, and ever since it's been all Oregon. We kick a field goal to go up 5. Defense gets a stop. Hopefully we can get into field goal range. How about even better? How about a touchdown? To put the game on ice. Miami will be moving on to the national championship game with a 31-19 win. A 12-point win, and now we are just 1 win away from having another team down. I mean, that 21-point first quarter was really big, even though they almost came back to tie the game. They just missed the 2-point conversion. And they would have tied the game in that third quarter. But then the defense stepped up again and shut them down in the fourth. They also had a big play in the first quarter to get a turnover and an immediate touchdown right after. So that was big. Because now, again, we are just 1 win away, and we're having to play the winner of Colorado or Georgia here in Season 1. Of course, we're obviously going to get the Player of the Week awards just because I don't know if there's another ACC team playing at this point. And we'll be playing Georgia in the national championship game. So they beat Colorado in 44-41 in overtime. So they got a field goal. Nope, this is the Clemson game. Well, they had to come back from 15 down. But yeah, in overtime, they got a field goal. Colorado didn't. And that doesn't make any sense. How did they win by 3? And, oh no, they got a touchdown. So Colorado got a field goal and Georgia got a touchdown. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't make any sense if they both scored 10-plus points. But all in all, I'm just dumb. It's fine. But let's but let's get started here against 13-2 Georgia. And they're at 90 overall. So just like last week what we had to deal with Oregon. You have to start out to an early lead, ride the momentum from there, maybe score a couple times during the game, and hopefully get another win, and Miami be done in Season 1. We're starting on defense first here in this one. And the defense gets a turnover, and unfortunately only get 3 out of it, but then we get a touchdown on the next drive, and it's 10-7 at the end of 1 after Georgia scores. Georgia gets a turnover and ties the game up, and then we get a field goal to be up 13-10 going in the second half, and now it's 20-17 after both teams score a pretty quick touchdown. And Georgia has the football, and they get stopped. So it's still 20-7. Now it's a 27-17 lead. We had a big 4th down, but Georgia is currently driving, and they make it a 3-point game with 4 minutes to go. It's still a close game. We just need one more score. It's under 2 minutes to go, and there's the field goal, but we're only up 6. So Georgia can still take the win, but they get stopped on 4th down. And Miami, in one season, the trophy's still on the ground again, but has won it all. An amazing one-season episode. We haven't had one of those in a very long time. But in one season, Miami raises the trophy and goes undefeated as well. So, I mean, this is a quick one, but hey, what can you do? Not very many teams are going to take 3, 4, 5 seasons to win it all. Miami shows you. You only take one. There's still a lot of Power 5 teams that we have to do. So, yeah, having 10 more after this, I guess 9 technically. With tomorrow being 9, and then, yeah, but 10 more after this one, yeah, it gets it done. But taking a look at the stats, of course, we already saw we had plenty of award winners, but Cam Ward, 3,700 yards, 37 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. What a season from Cam Ward. Rushing-wise, Martinez with almost 1,500 rushing yards total on the season with 19 touchdowns. Cam Ward added 465 and 6 on the ground. Fletcher with 159 and 2 touchdowns. Trader 145 and 1. George 48 and 1, and Allen 25 and 1. Receiving wise, George with 952 and 13. Restrepo with 815 and 8. Trader 787 with 6. Horton 405 with 5. Arroyo with 402 and 2. And Allen had 5 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. And McCormick, 4 catches, 11 yards, and a touchdown. And Joseph, his only catch was a 6-yard touchdown reception. Defensive-wise, again, Francisco had 97 tackles on the season-wise, so that's pretty good. Cook and Bain Jr. had over 10 tackles for a loss. Bain Jr. had 8 sacks to lead the team. Langston and Powell had only 2 interceptions, both to lead the team. We didn't get very many interceptions in this one. We did force a good amount of fumbles and recovered most of them. We did not have any block kicks. We did have 1 safety and 1 defensive touchdown. Kicking-wise, we did miss 3 from 50, but everything else was perfect. So that was the only thing he missed on the field goals-wise. Punting-wise, we punted 61 times for 2,700 yards, 15 inside the 28 for touchbacks. That's pretty good. We did have a kick return touchdown from Compton, but no punt return touchdowns in the national championship winning season. That's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I know it was a short one. But if you guys did, hit the like button down below. It is free. It really helps out the channel. Also, again, we have about 10 teams left. Write a comment down below on what team you guys want to see next. Of course, if you guys don't, we'll just spin the wheel tomorrow, or the next day, tomorrow. And, yeah, we'll go with that team and be done with 9 more after that one. But anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, week. Whenever you guys are watching this, I'm out. Peace.